Okay, it's day 3 of Osaka's Go Fest, and we are here at Osaka Expo, which is important because there are 4 special Pokemon within the Expo. There is, I think, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander, and Pikachu, all with special backgrounds you can only get from inside Expo through the Stamp Rally. Now, Stamp Rally is something you get in Pokemon Go. It kind of looks like this. You got all these locations in there. So there's the 4 at the top. Stamp Progress ends on 13th of October. We're going to be done today though. And so these are the locations we need to go through to stamp. And you can see these Pokestops here have little stamp icons. So as we get closer, we'll be able to tap on that and then be able to press that stamp down. When we do that, supposedly we get the Pokemon with the background. Now, yesterday was huge. I mean, I only covered the first bunch of shinies on day 2 when we were in the park, but if we look at the stuff that we caught yesterday, I got up to Wooloo, but just overnight, just from when park day ended to today, we have Unknown, another shiny Unknown. We have a Mana, another shiny Mana. We have Frillish, shiny Frillish. We have Basculin. We have shiny Drampa from one of the eggs. We have Mana. We have Jangmo-o as well ahead of the community day, which is cool. And a shiny Toga de Maru. And then another Mana. It was raining shiny Manas. But the part I'm really excited about is last night at dinner, I caught up with my friend Kazuko, and her and I have been lucky friends for a really long time. I've just stared at this lucky friends thing for a really long time, and I'm like, oh, one day I'll be able to get lucky friends with, I'll be able to do this lucky trade. And we did. And she handed me the phone and she said, you can pick what you want. You probably don't want anything I have. I had to look through. Guess what she had? An armored Mewtwo. I was so happy about it. And so she was generous enough to let me trade the armored Mewtwo for the Zacian with the special background, which I was so appreciative of. And look, turned out to be a 98%, almost a hundo lucky armored Mewtwo. I'm so happy. We're gonna go inside. We're gonna do the Stamp Rally and get those special backgrounds. They're gonna be so rare. All right, we're about to hit our first stamp here. So this is what they look like. As soon as you open up the Pokestop, it says stamp with a long press. If you do a short press, it's kind of like a faint one, but we'll do a hard one to start with. So we tap and hold, stamp, 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 release. Snorlax, 31st of May. That is today's date, and that is the location. We can collect a reward, so we hit claim reward. And what do we got here? Bulbasaur. Just as predicted. Now I'm going to Golden Raza because I've just got so many of these. Let's not mess about. Obviously I don't think it can run, but we'll lock it in anyway. All right, let's see what the background is. The big reveal on the background right now. Oh, cool. There's the 3 starters there for the background. I wonder if they're all going to be the same, since it'll be Squirtle, Charmander, and that's cool. All right, let's just check its IVs for fun. Not great, but that's all right. Look at that background. That is rare. I love it. I love it. While we were walking around, we just picked up a Hundo Blue Petal Flabebe and also another shiny Chansey. I mean, it's good. At least Chansey's the better of the shinies. Blissey's a bad shiny. But we are at stop number 2 now. Let's do a short press so you can see what this looks like. So you can see how it's a little bit more faded, so you get that sense of what, you know, an actual stamp looks like when you do it. So it looks like Stamp Progress 2, then another encounter, then 1, then another encounter, then 1 and another encounter. That would look about right. All right, let's get stamping then. Oh, shiny Kamala with the little pink drum thing. I don't know what you'd call that. What is even Kamala holding? But I didn't even really realize that Kamala was available in the game, like shiny Kamala was available in the game. So windy out here. Need a hairpin or something. All right, mark that off. That was one of the shinies I wanted from when I was in Japan. Look at it, Kaza. What do you think? Oh. Looks good. Happy with it, happy with it. All right, about to hit this, this stamp, and that'll give us the next encounter for the new background. All right, this should be a Lapras 1. All right, let's do a longer hold on it. How long can you hold it for? Green, red. Red must be the longest. Wow, Lapras. All right, beautiful. Look at that. Okay, so that's 3 stamps, so that's where we get the reward. Okay, so then we got 1 more stamp, then reward, 1 more stamp, then reward. Well, 2 stamps, and on the second stamp you get the reward. All right, Charmander. This Charmander will have the background, I presume. I wonder if it'll be a different background or if it'll be the same background. Let's find out. Don't make me golden raspberry you, Charmander. We didn't have to, we didn't have to. It's in the ball. Okay, let's look at the background. Okay, same background. So those 3 starters must have the same background for each of them. Wow, Expo is cool. Everywhere I look, there's like something crazy going on. Let's move on to the next stamp. What's cool is that each of these locations, when you hit the Pokestop, there is a corresponding sort of like actual physical statue here too, with an unknown on the back, which looks really cool. This one's an Eevee, so let's do a stamp it with a medium press on this one, with the green one. All right, there we go. So that's what it looks like. That is faithful to what we're seeing in front of us, which you see here. We don't get an encounter on that one, but there is an unknown nearby. There is the E. But yeah, these statues look really cool, and they're really popular with people as well. So we need to go back and find that Snorlax one. We did just see the Lapras one, which was cool. But yeah, I'm loving these. I'm loving these. This is a fun thing to include in Expo. All right, we're at the one that features on the background of the Pokemon that we're catching. So let's move on to the stamp. So, whoa, I released the finger, but I kind of like the idea of the faded one. Looks pretty cool. All right, time to collect a reward. This should be Squirtle. It is Squirtle. There we go, with Squirtle. Now we've got to find the actual statue around here too. Oh, there it is. The statue looks absolutely beautiful. The amount of decoration on these things is cool. They look really heavy duty, like no one's getting out of this park without them, that's for sure. Okay, the background, there we go. Yeah, that looks cool. He looks cool. All right. Oh, pretty good IVs on him too, actually. Surprisingly. A 96 on Squirtle with a background, we'll take it. That looks pretty good. All right, I think it's the second last stamp, or maybe the third last. It is Pikachu, which means there should be a Pikachu one around here. We are kind of running short on time, so we're just gonna spin through on that. Let's see where we're at. I guess it's not an encounter. One more, and then we have the encounter. That makes sense. We got the 3 starters and Pikachu. So that means the final one, the 7th stamp that we're about to collect, should be Pikachu himself with the background. I can see the Pikachu thing ahead of us here, but we are going to zoom by because we're trying to get to this exhibit where we can sit on chairs that like move depending where you lean your body. As if you don't want to try that. You have to be there strictly at 2 o'clock. Coming up to the very last stop on the stamp rally. This will finish the rally for us. Let's do the longest stamp possible on this. All right, longest stamp possible, stamp. Oh, and it's Mew. Mew is the last one. One of my favorite Pokemon is the last one. Oh, yes. All right. We completed the stamp rally. Congratulations, everyone. We did it, Kaza. We did it. We completed the stamp rally, and that means Pikachu is the last one. Not a shiny. That's all right. I don't even know if these can be shiny. I don't know if they're shiny locked. Wow, I really need to find this statue now that I know Mew is the center point of it. All right, the final one. There we go. Oh, that one has a different background. Doesn't have the trio background. That makes sense. It's got a Pikachu frame background that we saw just before. Ah, I see the Mew statue. Whoa. It looks so good. It looks so good. Wow. Mew is just like one of the best Pokemon ever. I mean, how can you even deny? How can you deny it? Let me know in the comments if you dislike Mew. Because surely you don't. Like, who doesn't like Mew? I've just walked away from my friends because I'm just mesmerized by this Mew statue. Seems like everyone else is here too. Wow, that's cool. That's the end of the stamp rally, guys. We did it. We did it. We did the stamp rally here at Osaka Go Fest Day 3 of Go Fest continues to be amazing. I love that there's 4 full days of this. We got 1 more day left to go. We're gonna be raiding, trying to find that shiny, maybe Shundo, but at least a Hundo Zamazenta, hopefully with the background. There's lots of things we want, even though we're targeting just one Pokemon now that we already have our Crown Sword Zacian, and with background, and it's a Hundo. Sorry, I had to throw it in there. I'm so happy about it, I'm so happy about it. But guys, let me know, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, and I appreciate you watching this one again. All these sweet backgrounds. I can't wait to take it back to Brisbane and go, look at this background, look at this. Wait, one last second egg. All right, it's bad. All right, see you next video.